Hi, and welcome to the virtual open house, Art with Mrs. Panza, Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is our art classroom at Fort Zeller. We have 6 student tables, all named after a well-known or famous artist. We spend some of our time back at the teacher table. That's where we work on artwork with me. And then other times we'll spend time practicing with our projection screen, drawing from there, or also following along with me up at the board. Our art curriculum, we have several focus areas that we work on. We focus on creating, presenting, responding, and connecting. Those are a part of our national art standards. We also take a look at art production or art making, art history, art criticism, and art aesthetics that tie along with our Pennsylvania standards. We usually tend to focus a lot on the art production or creating process in grades kindergarten, first, and second grade, but we do work on presenting our artwork in a professional way with mounting our work, signing. We also do responding and connections when we reflect upon our work at the end of each lesson. We also usually take a look at well-known artists and art pieces and talk about what we see, what the artist's purpose is, or even what our opinions are and our own preferences are about the artwork. In grades kindergarten, first, and second grade, we also talk a lot about the elements and principles of art, mostly the elements of art focusing on line, shape, color, space, texture, and form and value as well. We tend to focus a lot on the methods of making art, usually a heavy focus of drawing, painting, and printmaking. During our class time, it's broken up usually into 2 different times. Me time is for students to work independently at their own pace and at their own seat. This could be working on drawing practice that's projected up on the screen or finishing other artwork that we didn't get to finish from a previous class. Teacher time is also a time during our class where students may come back to the back table with me, where we'll work on more specific art instruction, where we're using maybe painting tools, printmaking tools, or where more specific guidance is needed. If students are back at the teacher table this year, there's no more than 2 student artists back there at a time with me, just so we can practice keeping our spacing and physical distancing. We've spent more time at teacher time doing whole group lessons where I may be standing in the front of the classroom and students are following along with me on our projection screen or following along step by step as we create artwork together. Some procedures that we're following this year are that each student has their own art bag for their own art materials that stay in the art classroom. This includes anything that they'll need during their time using pencils and crayons, and they'll also store their artwork in their own art bag. That way they are the only person that uses these things. There's also hand sanitizer dispenser at the classroom door. As students enter the classroom, I ask that they get a squirt of sanitizer as they come in, and also before they come back to the teacher table for that specialized instruction. I also have disinfectant that I'll use on all of our high-touch surfaces, including our student tabletops and desktops between all classes in my art classroom this year. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me and contact me directly.